Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, what a wonderful day for a ride. But for some people, that is no longer an option because the DVLA has stolen their license from them. Let me explain. I'm actually going to talk at the end of this about how I've confused about 1.3 million people that I was going to talk about, but this actual this subject that's come up through this is actually far more important, I think, to talk about. Which is some guys, you know, from back in the day got their motorcycle licenses and now they're getting on in the years and not ridden for a very, very long time, but they're starting to think, maybe I want to get back on two wheels. And I'm not joking, there are loads of people in their 60s and 70s getting onto 125s again, or getting CBTs and stuff like that. But obviously some of them don't need to do that because they got the license from back in the day, right? Unfortunately not, because at some point along the way, the DVLA removed their entitlement for their motorcycle license, and just, that's it, it's gone. And obviously because they're not using that part of their license, they're just using their car, they didn't notice it got removed until it was too late. Now you'd think that it would just be a case of, hey DVLA, you done goofed, you removed my motorcycle license, you silly bean. But unfortunately, they're like, yeah, no, we're not putting that back on, you need to go and retake your test. That's what I've seen, because a lot of people don't have their original certificates, and the DVLA do not keep a record of people passing Mod 2s, apparently, which is insanity. So this video is to say, one, go and check your license. If you think you have a motorcycle license, a full one, you should see in the A row, it should have two dates, and it should be blank after that point. It should not say 79.3, because that is a tricycle license. That you get with a car license, and it seems like they may have reverted some people back to just a car license. So they may even think they still have an A license, but that column is not blank. So it's to say, yeah, check your license. Also, if you have your certificates, keep hold of them like they are made of gold, because that may be your only way of getting your entitlement back without having to redo the tests. Now, I will say here, the idea of someone, say, not riding for 40 years and then getting onto a bike, and a full Category A bike at that, seems like a terribly poor idea. So it's not a bad thing that these people may have to go and do a refresher, or choose to do a refresher, but they certainly should not be forced into doing that, because they already had that entitlement. They passed it, they got it back in the day, and it gets grandfathered over. That's the way it works. You can't just remove someone's motorcycle license. I mean, some of these people may still be riding and not realise that at some point their motorcycle license got removed. You know, this isn't going to get picked up on. Now, I did hear about this a little while ago and thought that, you know, someone had got something wrong. Pikester on my Discord is the one who brought this up, because he knows someone that it's happened to directly, and that's a confirmed story of how this has happened. I'm like, right, let's go searching around the internet and see how many other people are saying the same's happened to them, and so far I can find a few. And I have a feeling we might find a few through this video, so share it around to your biker mates, especially your old biker mates, who may think they still have a licence but don't. So now, on to the bit I was going to say about where I confused 1.3 million people. You may have seen my short on YouTube the other day talking about motorcycle licences and that bit in the code section, the 79.3. Now, what I said was, in that video, car drivers often ask me if they have a motorcycle license, or tell me they have a motorcycle license, because they have dates in the A column. What they've not noticed is it also says 79.3, which is a tricycle license, and a full motorcycle license, such as mine that I was holding in said video, doesn't have that to prove the point. Well, on YouTube, not a problem, everyone got that. On TikTok, it kind of blew up. 1.3 million views in a couple of days, hundreds of comments, and a lot of people telling me that I'm wrong. I mean, a lot of people. Like, people going on about how much of an idiot I am and I don't know what I'm talking about and all this sort of stuff. It's the irony of being told by someone that you're an idiot and you don't know what you're talking about, when they're specifically doubling down on the fact they don't know what they're talking about. It's great though. It's great. It's definitely connected me with some new people, which is great, because, you know, that's one of the reasons I'm on TikTok. It's why I use social media, is to help bring people here. This is what I do, and I kind of advertise it on other places. Although I will make unique content for different sites, depending. Well, there you go. It's a short one, but it's an important one, as you can tell. I haven't seen anyone else talking about this. As I say, thanks to Pikester for bringing it up. because it's something I had kind of seen and didn't think too much about, but as it turns out, it is actually a bit of a subject going on at the moment because people are discovering it. So yeah, share this around with your biker mates, see if they've been affected. Hit the like button because that will help more people see it. If you want to help support this channel, you can do that through Patreon for as little as $1 a month, or it's £1 a month. See, the thing is, in the past people were like, oh, $1 a pound, I don't like it. It's the same thing now, basically. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.